Life is not about finding our limitations, it's about finding our infinity. Herbie Hancock. We cross infinity with every step, we meet eternity in every second. Rabindranath Tagore. A breath of love can take you all the way to infinity-Rume. I am incapable of conceiving infinity, and yet I do not accept finity. Simone de Beauvoir. Your limits are somewhere up there, waiting for you to reach beyond infinity. Henry H. Arnold. Meditation is the dissolution of thoughts in eternal awareness or pure consciousness without objectification, knowing without thinking, merging finitude in infinity. Voltaire. Some infinities are bigger than other infinities. John Green. The idea of infinity cannot be expressed in words or even described, but it can be apprehended through art, which makes infinity tangible. The absolute is only attainable through faith and in the creative act. Andrei Tarkovsky. If people looked at the stars each night, they'd live a lot differently. When you look into infinity, you realize that there are more important things than what people do all day. Bill Watterson. The fear of infinity is a form of myopia that destroys the possibility of seeing the actual infinite, even though it in its highest form has created and sustains us, and in its secondary transfinite forms occurs all around us and even inhabits our minds. Georg Cantor. You and I are essentially infinite choice makers. In every moment of our existence, we are in that field of all possibilities where we have access to an infinity of choices. Deepak Chopra. Hold infinity in the palm of your hand. William Blake. We are travelers on a cosmic journey, stardust, swirling and dancing in the eddies and whirlpools of infinity. Life is eternal. We have stopped for a moment to encounter each other, to meet, to love, to share. This is a precious moment. It is a little parenthesis in eternity. Paulo Coelho. Yes, if you're looking for infinity, just close your eyes. Milan Kundera. Infinity converts the possible into the inevitable. Norman Cousins. The meaning of life is contained in every single expression of life. It is present in the infinity of forms and phenomena that exist in all of creation. Michael Jackson. Finite mind cannot comprehend infinity. Jeremiah Seed. The present is elastic to embrace infinity. Louis K. Anspaker. We are like a drop of water in a vast, divine ocean, distinct yet immersed in something much larger than ourselves. It's only when we experience our connection to infinity that we're able to dream powerfully. Alberto Villoldo. I know there is infinity beyond ourselves. I wonder if there is infinity within. Charles Lindbergh. Only two things are infinite, the universe and human stupidity, and I'm not sure about the former. Albert Einstein. The soul is not ruled by time and space. The soul is infinite. It blends with the one in infinity. Ram Dass. The sky is one whole, the water another, and between those two infinities the soul of man is in loneliness. Henryk Sienkiewicz. The only way to comprehend what mathematicians mean by infinity is to contemplate the extent of human stupidity. Voltaire. If the doors of perception were cleansed, everything would appear to man as it is, infinite. William Blake. Be clearly aware of the stars and infinity on high. Then life seems almost enchanted after all. Vincent Van Gogh. God is the tangential point between zero and infinity. Alfred Jarry. Infinity is the end. And without infinity is but a new beginning. Dejan Stojanovic. The final end of eternity, and the beginning of infinity, Isaac Asimov. Have you ever once in your life reached out to touch infinity? Ellen Hopkins. I cannot help it, in spite of myself, infinity torments me. Alfred de Musset. The thirst for the infinite proves infinity. Victor Hugo. There is one way of breathing that is shameful and constricted. Then, there's another way, a breath of love that takes you all the way to infinity. Rumi. What is beyond the mind, has no boundary, in it our senses end. Mira. Waste not the smallest thing created, for grains of sand make mountains, and atomies infinity. Eric Knight. There is a point where in the mystery of existence contradictions meet, where movement is not all movement and stillness is not all stillness, where the idea and the form, the within and the without, are united, where infinite becomes finite, yet not losing its infinity. If this meeting is dissolved, then things become unreal. Rabindranath Tagore. Life is an ongoing, never-ending process of recreation. N le Donald Walsch. Elevate. Each day, live to elevate yourself, each day elevate one person. Make elevation your religion and you shall reach infinity. Harbhajan Singh Yogi. In this unbelievable universe in which we live, there are no absolutes. Even parallel lines, reaching into infinity, meet somewhere yonder. Pearl S. Buck. Infinity, time on an ego trip. Jane Wagner. Mystery has its own mysteries, and there are gods above gods. We have ours, they have theirs. That is what's known as infinity. Jean-Jacques Rousseau. Now an infinite happiness cannot be purchased by any price less than that which is infinite in value, and infinity of merit can only result from a nature that is infinitely divine or perfect. Adam Clarke. Yet it is in this loneliness that the deepest activities begin. It is here that you discover act without motion, labor that is profound repose, vision in obscurity, and, beyond all desire, a fulfillment whose limits extend to infinity. Thomas Merton. Falsehood has an infinity of combinations, but truth has only one mode of being. Jean-Jacques Rousseau. An infinity of forest lies dormant within the dreams on one acorn. Wayne Dyer. While many people are trying to be in tune with infinite, what they really are is in tune with the indefinite. Eric Butterworth. Humanity is made up of an infinity of different individuals. Each of us travels for motives exclusively his own. Ella Maillard. The religious idea of God cannot do full duty for the metaphysical infinity. Alan Watts. Suffering is permanent, obscure and dark, and shares the nature of infinity. William Wordsworth. A single idea, if it is right, saves us the labor of an infinity of experiences. Jacques Maritain.